Hello all, welcome back to eduthoughtsforall and the second part of the video, leadership. I hope you all are watched the first part of my video. If somebody missed, definitely I will give the link in the description. Must watch the first part. Today we are going to discuss about negative leadership and the qualities of a post-pandemic leader. Okay, let's start with negative leadership. How we can identify a leadership is going on the way of negative leadership. Leadership itself a positive word, but sometimes unknowingly maybe it go to the way of negativeness. So how we can identify? Some of the traits, some of the indicators are there to identify negative leadership. First trait or first indicator is it always speaks about legacies. It speaks about what they had. Okay, they always legacy tellers. We had that and that, we had that much and that much, and they focus simply very less on the present. They speak more about the past. It is a negative leadership. Second, they are following the policy of replace and terminate and replace. Means if they don't want something or someone, they simply terminate or eliminate and replace. Why? Because they don't want to give a chance to learn and grow. They don't want to give a chance to rectify and move on. Okay, this is the second indicator of a negative leadership. Third, they act as I carry you. They act as I carry you. A manipulation is there. In fact, they are not giving any attention to the strain and pain of their team members. If somebody is doing like this, it's a negative leadership. Another one, they always try to devaluate the value, the efforts of their team members, simply because they want to create a supremacy upon them. So the absence of appreciation you can see over there. Always they find faults on their employees, their team members, their group. And another trait is that they always showing no regard to the efforts or their work. Whatever they did, a low level of satisfaction is there from the part of that leader. And another is suspicious mindset. Leader do not have a good trusted mind on their staff members or their group members or their team members. So these are some traits of negative leadership. You can find many more, but we are not having that much of time to discuss about negative leadership much deeper, because we have to discuss about the qualities of a post-pandemic leader. That is much important for us. As a leader, we are going to handle a time that never ever happened. 2020 is the year of change. 2020 is the year of change. Whatever we did in 2019 is not going to work in 2021. So we should weaponize ourselves. A leader should weaponize ourselves to face 2021. So the qualities, the weapon should be, the first one is innovation. Innovative to the core. A leader should be innovative to the core. Research mindset should be there. New approaches, new concepts to introduce, new approaches to follow. That is innovation. Whatever we did till 2019 is not going to work in 2021. How to fix this clearly in our mind. And second thing, a leader now onwards should be a skill developer. Till now, a leader was maybe executor, maybe a planner, maybe a trainer, maybe a controller, maybe an organizer. Now onwards, a leader should act as the role of skill developer, because this is the time of develop the skill of your team members. Okay, division of labor, division of efforts. You can then only effectively divide the responsibilities towards your team members. You have to develop the skill of your team. You have to develop the mindset of your team. You have to develop the actual capabilities of your team. You have to develop their skills. You have to identify first, and then you have to develop their skills. Okay. Another quality of a post-pandemic leader is should not have the fear of change. Already everything changed. So you can't imagine what is going to happen. So you have to prepare for, accept and respond to that change positively. Another quality you should have, that is updated and upgraded professional network you should have. You already became a global leader. The time of pandemic, we attended a lot of seminars, webinars, online sessions of internationally reputed organizations and leaders. So already you became the part of a global network. Now the expectations from you is very, very, very high. So you have to connect with that network. Updated, not outdated. Updated network you should connect it with. Okay. Another thing is that you should have a unique perception. Perception means the way of approach, the way of listening, the way of speaking, the way of thinking. Everything is your perception should be unique, a different perception. Remember always, you are first among equals. Many are there, they're having a lot of skill, maybe more than you. Then also, if you want to remain as a leader, if you want to continue as a leader, you should have some uniqueness of your perception. You have to think how to speak. You have to think how to react, how to respond, how much the quantum of your response also you have to measure properly before responding, before reacting, before speaking, the way of listening. Okay, your perception should be different, unique. And a leader should be the God of small steps now. The God of small steps. You cannot create any miracle, magic in a day. Look, it's a new beginning, new normal. We are all starting to lead the world, lead a team, lead an institution in a new way. So we require small steps to follow. This is very important. Do not believe in overnight changes. I will change everything in a day. It is foolishness. Now you have to believe in small steps. Every work you have to start with small steps, and of course division of your works. And another thing, till 2019 we are all learned from the successful persons, how they achieved, how they became successful. We learned all these things. Now you have to learn from the failures and failed people, failed persons, failed leaders. You have to observe how, why. You have to ask these questions. You have to learn from them. Okay. Another thing, you should have a very superb execution power. And you should have the ability to redefine any of the unexpected situations that may come to you. Remember always, till now we are not able to define what could be exact the 100% leadership in 2021. It is demanding something different. It is demanding something that we never ever witnessed. So we should have the ability to define or redefine the things that is coming in front of us unexpectedly. Most important thing, a leader of post-pandemic time should be a person of influence. I attended a session of Mr. John C. Maxwell. He beautifully explained becoming a person of influence. A leader should be a person of influence, not the person of position. A person of position is a very cursed one now onwards. You should demonstrate what you are expecting from others. You should show what you are expecting from your team members. You should influence the minds of your team members by showing what you are expecting. The person of influence. You cannot become the person of control. You cannot become the person of position. You should be the person of influence in 2021. Okay? Look, I concluded this part with some of the common traits I observed in many of the great leaders that the world ever witnessed, that world ever seen. The great leaders always share some common traits, just like they are all vast readers, a leader. Second, they are having the habit of writing their experiences and expectations, and they share to the future generation also. Okay, they wrote their experiences and expectations. Another thing, they always shows the high level of patience that bursting out, it was not there with them. Patience level, pinnacle of patience. Another, they always spent a few moments in a day in silence, either in the form of meditation, or they are sometimes they always try to speak to themselves. So try to speak to yourself also, because you are the best leader of you. So they always felt like that. Above all, they always create space for others, to create leaders, because these are the persons, a lot of leaders. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he always mentioned one thing. Dr. Dhawan always pushed him to share the success with others, and when failures comes, himself he take the responsibility and meet the press. Look, that's the quality of leader. And Nancy, the mother of Albert Einstein, she molded Albert Einstein. Walter Sisulu. If there is no Sisulu, there is no Nelson Mandela. So always we speak more about Nelson Mandela, we spoke more about Abdul Kalam, we spoke more about Albert Einstein. We hardly speak about Nancy, Dhawan or Sisulu. Look, sometimes it's the greatness of a leader. You are all dynamic. As leader, you are all dynamic, no doubt of that. You are all dynamic leaders. But your responsibility is to create a person, a leader, more dynamic than you. They created. Sisulu created. Nancy created. Dr. Dhawan created. Now your turn. Your turn to create hundreds of leaders, hundreds of great leaders, dynamic leaders, influential leaders than you, more able, more dynamic than you. Okay, I hope you got something from this video. Please do share, subscribe the channel, and definitely I will come with another informative video for you all. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.